Hey everyone, it's Tim from Your 6 Adventures. Today in this video, I'm going to be replacing some of the tubing for my reverse osmosis water filtration system because for whatever reason it sprung a leak and it was dribbling all over my wall. And I think one of the reasons why it sprung a leak or it was cracking was because I had it next to the window. And I didn't rig this up or anything, but I think the sunlight may have damaged it at some point. And it was just kind of bent along here and it just went ahead and cracked. And I had that happen before in the past, so I'm just going to go ahead and just replace some of the lines here. And I went to Menards and let's see what this was specifically called. 1/4 OD times 17/100. Okay, so I went ahead and picked this up. This was like $5 for I think maybe like 5 feet or something. And then I got this straight valve as well, and I already have one on here. It is, where is it? Over here. And I like being able to just turn off the water whenever I want, so I have it open right now. But it can be kind of annoying figuring out how to turn off your water here. You have to find the line that's going into the osmosis system. So mine is all the way over here. This little thing right here is where I just turn it off, and then the water will stop going into the reverse osmosis system. So once you find that, it's not too bad. It'll stop dribbling all over the place. At one point in time, I had one of them crack. This is where this other clear one came from. And that's when I put that ribbon over there, or what is this called? The valve, the straight valve. And my entire basement was flooded maybe with like 1 inch of water. So luckily it was able to drain over there and over here too. This is my radon, but a lot of times it just drains right in there. So I got that. So it's pretty easy to just replace this once you get everything. So on this little system right here, if you're going to be removing the piping, you just have to press in before you pull out. So press this little piece in, and then you can pop out the tubing, and then you can place in a new one. So where is my line? Let me go and find that, and then I'm going to place in this new tubing right here. So let's just go ahead and get this out. I'll probably need at least like maybe a foot, 1.5 feet, and then I should be good to go. So I'll just cut it and put it in. So where is my line? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So this will be easy. Let's go ahead and just remove some of this. And this might be useful just to have laying around. At some point in time, I might just completely replace the entire line. I don't know if this is getting old or what, but where is my scissors? So this is about 1 foot, and that should be good right there. Maybe a little bit less. So I'll cut both ends so I don't have to deal with that tape. So let's just cut it right here, and then maybe cut it right about here. Huh, yeah, that's good. All right, so where is this? Let's go ahead and get this up now. And I already have the blue one cut because I removed it before I went over to Menards. But this valve is nice. I like these. So let's see. Open, close. It says if I go to the right, this is on. We can look down into there. This should be closed. Yep. So when it's like this at a T, it's closed. When it's aligned, it's open. All right, good to know. So let's put this on. So which way do I want it? Maybe like this so I can read it. So you just push it in, and then it's going to be locked in just like this. And I'm trying to push it out and it's not coming out. So I can do that there. Then I can do that over here at the water filtration thing too. So this tubing's going to be in the way. So I'll get a good viewpoint here. So I can just put it in. Alright, and then it should grip it. Alright, that's not coming out now. So to get it out, you have to push this in and then pull on the tubing. And you should be good to go. So let me get my camera out. And then work this over the top. And then I should be good. Let me aim the camera up a little bit. So you can see that one line by my window. So I might actually make this cable a little bit shorter, otherwise just cut this other cable shorter. I'm not sure how much this is damaged now, so I might just cut this shorter too. Anything by the window I think might be damaged. So let's go ahead and just cut the blue cable a little bit more. Maybe cut it up to here. And I was able to feel like it wasn't bending before. This right here, this piece I just cut, it's very flexible. Is this the piece that, I think so. So you can see like it's discolored a little bit and it doesn't want to bend. That's why it just snapped. You can see it's a lot lighter. Yeah, well, it can cause you a lot of pain and headaches, especially if your basement is flooding. So let's just work this on here. It should be good to go. All right, so let's hook this in. All right. So that's on. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with these cables. I wanna get rid of that black one and move it into a different location, but I think I'll just kind of leave that right now. I'll come back with some maybe ribbon cables and just snap those together a little bit more. So I got these two, probably keep them by each other. Maybe I'll do the same thing with this darker cable. I just like having shut-off valves on them, just in case you need to turn off the water somewhere. So let's run the water and see if it's gonna leak or anything like that. I can't remember what I all shut off. So I think I shut it off right here too. So let's turn that on. I don't know, I was just shutting everything off. So I got those lines open. And this is kind of an old house. In early 70s. So I got all these, I just shut everything off. I'm like, okay. So let's turn this one on. You can hear the water flowing through there. It's got a little bit of a leak on it too. All right, and then this one. All right, I know this line is the one that was going into the reverse osmosis system. All right. Just because I had issues with it before, but I turned it off and it was still dribbling out quite a bit. So I'm like, what? It's not turning off. So figured I'd just turn off some extra stuff. I don't want to bring this out too much just because I know it leaks. All right, is this working through? All right, so I got the lines on. Looks good. I don't know if I can see the water going through the tube yet or not. Before it was just much air. All right, well I guess I can see some air in here. Is this one closed or open? Should be in line with it. But I can always go upstairs and just double check. See if I got everything open and working. So let's go ahead and do that. So one of the many joys of home ownership, when things go wrong, you gotta do it yourself. And things seem to go wrong at least a couple times a year. So let's go up here and just check my water line. So I love one of these things. Let's turn this on. I gotta clean my kitchen a little bit. Oh, I don't got the water on. I hear it dribbling. Oh, I heard something. Doesn't seem like I got any pressure. So I must not turn it on all the way. Here's the